Welcome to CSL TV, and as y'all guys know, or probably can see, we about to take this thing to the courtroom. And with that being said, I just hope y'all having a beautiful, blessed day. In the Midwest, I can't complain, the weather's perfect to me. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, you know what I'm saying? Please comment down below, because I love reading comments. It helps me understand things different or give me a laugh. You never know what kind of day I could be having. But if you have a social media, I appreciate the ones that share me or let people know what we do over here at CSL TV. Now, I said we going to the courtroom. I don't want to talk too much. I just hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day again. Let's get it. Peace.
My home. Right.
The following program shows the proceedings and hearings from courtrooms around the country. Not all outcomes are known or final. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Due to the intensity of some of these scenes, viewer discretion is advised.
You put up our picture of my house!
It has telepathically communicated those words. Is this truly real?
I didn't ever hear you say you're sorry for what you did.
First up, we head to Atlanta, Georgia, for the sentencing of Tex McIver. The 75-year-old attorney was found guilty of felony murder in the death of his wife, Diane McIver. The defendant claimed he accidentally shot McIver while driving back from their horse farm. Diane McIver was the president of an airport service company, and prosecutors believe she was killed for her money. McIver pled not guilty, but after a trial lasting 19 days, he was convicted. Before sentencing, friends of the victim make heartfelt statements to a packed courtroom.
The actions have traumatized me. I lost sleep because I so wanted to believe that it was an accident.
This has been one of the saddest and most horrific incidents that's happened in my life. To have lost my friend of over 40 years that was more like a sister than a friend has broken my heart.
Next, it was McIver's turn to speak, which is what he did for 15 bizarre minutes, touching on just about everything. Everything, that is, except the crime.
The last week, on one given day, I received 11 different pieces of mail. One is a lady from Ireland. Then there is the most unique individual I think I've ever corresponded with. His name is Trent Jones. He's a racehorse jockey in Perth, Australia. His favorite racehorse, Hobart, has been retired just this year, and that now he and Hobart are free to step into the surf in Perth and play.
The surreal statement continues as McIver moves on to his next subject, thanking his friends in the community.
Friends delivering Chick-fil-A, one of my huge favorites, one of the things I miss the most, I guess.
Before he was done, he hit one more subject completely unrelated to the murder, his godson's favorite basketball team.
He's a huge fan of the Golden State Warriors. He said, if anything, I had to say go Warriors before this statement was over with.
Finally, he gets around to discussing the relationship with his late wife of 11 years.
The luckiest day of my life was when Diane chose me. And in doing so, we started a relationship that can only be described as amazing. We loved each other like small children. We just couldn't believe it was that good.
He goes on to explain just how deep their connection was.
In fact, it became, if people are able to believe it, telepathic. And my conscience would hear these words, is this truly real? She had telepathically communicated those words. Is this truly real? It is truly real. It is truly real.
Before announcing his sentence, Judge Robert McBurney offers a reaction to McIver's words and peculiar choice of subject matter.
I'll tell you what's most telling. You had as much time as you wanted to share with me what you thought was important for me to hear, and we heard about racehorses in Australia and Chick-fil-A and telepathy. I didn't ever hear you say you're sorry for what you did. To me, that silence speaks volumes.
All that was left was the sentence.
The penalty for felony murder is life. I'm going to sentence you, count 2, to a term of life with the possibility of parole.
McIver was sentenced to life in prison and is eligible for parole after 30 years when he would be 105 years old.
So this guy here, this lame ass scumbag, killed his wife because she had money. Thought he was gonna inherit the shit. You stupid fuck. Now you end up in prison for the rest of your life. You already owe this shit, as you can tell. So it's like, why did you even, look at that. Why did you even fucking, you know what I'm saying, kill your wife for it? Now you can't get out of jail till you 100 and something. 105, 106, shit. You never getting out that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that justice was served on that. He did not apologize once for killing his wife. Over some money? Bruh. What y'all else was about to go move to some foreign country or something? And then just to think like she was sleeping with this dude, confessed her love, they done got married, all this shit. And he trying to take something away from her that she built, you know what I'm saying? She built that, not you, bruh. She did. But hey, as you can tell, when her life ended, so did his. And I'm happy that the outcome in this case turned out the way it is. So, rest in peace to you.
And I will personally see to it that you never see a free day in your life.
Next, we head to family court in Putnam County, West Virginia for a divorce hearing. The parties are Arthur Haig, a church pastor, and his estranged wife, Lillian. The judge is William Watkins III. At issue is Haig's refusal to sign a deed which would allow his wife to sell their home. But before things get started, Judge Watkins has a stern warning for Haig.
Mr. Haig, if you say one word out of turn, you're going to jail. Do you understand me? Yes or no?
Judge Watkins is angry with Haig because he believes the pastor revealed personal information about him through the media.
After we closed here, you went out there and talked to a reporter. This morning, I now see an article with a picture of my home.
My home on the front page. Shut up! Don't tell you to speak! My wife is disabled. She's there alone. And you disgusting piece of... You put up our picture of my house. I swear to you, I'm holding you personally responsible for anything that happens at my house. I promise you. If I so much as see somebody blanket at my home, my wife, my family, you and me are going to have a problem.
Haig's name was not mentioned in the article, which was about Judge Watson's standing in a local homeowners association. But that doesn't stop him from continuing his attack.
It's disgraceful. Well, buddy, it's personal. And I promise you, you will not hear the end of it from me. You know, when you threaten my family, I will personally see to it that you never see a free day in your life. You understand that? You're going to jail. I swear to God.
Watkins eventually calms down and tries to get back on track.
You swear testimony about to give you the truth, whole truth, nothing but the true self of God.
Yes.
Ms. Wallace, what's the nature of your motion?
Yep. The closing attorney is requiring his signature.
All right, Mr. Haig, what's your response?
My response is I cannot sign this because it's against my conviction.
Watkins rules against Haig and says he must sign the deed and pay a third party to expedite the process.
I'm going to direct that Mr. Haig pay him the sum of $500 for his services no later than Friday.
I'll sign it. I don't have that kind of money.
I don't care. You'll find it. It's a damn lie, and you know it's a damn lie.
I cannot.
I'm about, shut up, I didn't tell you to talk. Did I tell you to talk? What did I tell you right at the beginning of the hearing? Are you deaf? Huh?
The judge ultimately rules in favor of Lillian Haig and orders the pastor to pay a number of expenses once the house is sold.
Shut up, I didn't ask you to speak.
But Haig has his own response when he files a complaint against Watkins with the Judicial Investigation Commission. Judge Watkins admits to overreacting and recuses himself from the case. But it doesn't end there. It's later determined that Judge Watkins has a history of berating litigants and attorneys.
I don't travel.
Ma'am, I didn't ask you for a speech. I'm not.
You know, you say
Hush.
that.
What, you think this is funny? You want to go to jail now?
Sir, I don't.
Then
I
shut
don't
up.
think it's...
Take his ass into custody. I'm tired of it.
Watkins' case makes it to the West Virginia Court of Appeals, where he's censured for 24 violations, including his offensive language and failing to complete required tasks like entering protective orders into the state's registry. Watkins is suspended without pay for the remaining 4 years of his term.
So all I gotta say is I hate to have to go see that judge for the simple fact he was straight. His mouth, man. Can nobody deal with people that talk like that? Because it's just straight disrespectful, you know. Now, if y'all talking and whatever the occasion could be, that's y'all. But in this situation, he had no reason to talk to people like that, saying something, if you run your mouth, I'm going to take you to jail. I'm going to send you to jail. Like, what? And then at the end, where they capture him with the other footage of how he was talking to people, and then that girl was laughing, that was crazy. Like, bro, you got mental anger problems, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel him on the part with the other dude about, you know what I'm saying, him putting pictures online or whatever, you know, of his house and how his wife be there alone because he take care of everything. I understand that. You know, that's real, that's mad disrespectful. Like, you don't even have the authority to do nothing like that. You just up here, you know, putting his information out there. It's bad enough, you know, where he stay at. Yeah, because people nowadays, like I tell y'all, people nowadays, like, mental health is for real. You know what I'm saying? They need to just shut the whole world down for like a week and just let people just clear their mind, you know, and start this boy back up.